Okay, this is take 2 on how to construct a drawing template. I'm just going to talk as I work through this. What we're going to do is click on, we need to open a new drawing. We're going to go new, and then we click on templates, not English this time, just templates. And then I want to click on standard IDW. I'm going to double click that, and it will open a new drawing. If you've never done this before, it's going to take a little bit, but once you do it one time, it's good. Problem is, this sheet is the wrong size. So we're going to right click on the sheet. We're going to edit the sheet. And then we're going to choose the size A. Right now it has a D. We're going to change it to A. And if you watch what happens, it's going to make the page much smaller. The other thing is this title block is incorrect. So I want to right click on ANSI large and delete that. And we're going to put our own title block in. In order to put our own title block in, we have to click on manage and then click on title block. And then when you do that, it switches over to sketch. So what I'm going to do is draw a rectangle because I want a title block that goes across the bottom. And I'm going to put in these exact dimensions, 10.24 and 1. Not 1, just 1. I put a 1 something else, 1, okay? And now we have, what on earth did it do? So when in doubt, Control Z. We're going to do it again. Title box here, 10.24 and 1. There, that's the one I want. Then I'm going to press escape to get out of the edit mode, and I want to move this down to the bottom and line it up with the drawing box so that it's right on top of it. So you can click on the left sides and right sides and drag it around. And in order to get this where I need it, I have to scroll way in. So I'm going to move it around a little bit and scroll in, and then I'm going to line it up on the y-axis. And then I'm going to push it up toward here, and I'm going to scroll way in some more. And no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, right click, and then center click, scroll in some more. So you can see right here, this one isn't quite lined up. So we're going to get it perfectly aligned. And I need to push this up a little bit closer so I can see it. Okay, so now we're going to keep scrolling in. Scroll in until you can get that line right on top of it. And if we keep scrolling in, we're going to see it's still not aligned perfectly. So I'm about on maximum zoom now, and we're going to line those up until we don't see any black lines. Yeah, that looks pretty good, right? Yeah, so then we scroll out, and you'll see that that title block is set up. So now I'm going to go over here and zoom it back max, okay? Next thing I need to do is I'm going to roll in a little more so we can see what's going on. We're going to set up a series of lines and design this box. If you notice right here, I'm just going to talk about this one time. It finds the center point, and when you see that it's found the center point, it turns green. And I'm going to go across here and find that center point. I don't think I got it. Control Z. Try it again. Got to get it the first time. There you go. Here we go. And then right here, it turned green. Got it. This one, I'm going to click on the top one and pull down a line. It's got to be perpendicular, and it has to be connected to the bottom line from the top to the bottom, because I want some boxes on either side of this. I guess I should have started with a picture of what this is going to look like when we're done. And did I get that perpendicular? I don't think I did. Control Z. Try it again. Line. It's okay to hit Control Z as many times as you need. Going from this line to this line needs to be perpendicular. Got it. And then if you follow along the middle here, you'll see that it turns green. There's my center line. I want to drag a center line from the top to the bottom and 90 degrees. Okay. Next thing I need to do is trim the center line out of my left and right boxes and then dimension them to 1 inch. So I click trim and I get rid of my center lines. I click dimension. I click on the left side of the box. I click on the right side of the box. I pull down and it says 0.79. Change it to 1. And we're done. I go to the other side, click on the left side, click on the right side, pull down, put 1, enter. Okay. Now the next thing I need to do is draw a line in the middle of this box here to the bottom line. Problem is, it doesn't give me a center point because this is one continuous line. So what I'm going to do is click on Trim. I'm going to cut this line out, and then I'm going to instantly redraw it. So I connect it across, and now as I go to the middle, I have a center point, and I can drag that down. I'm going to need multiple center points on this drawing, so I'm going to do a center point here and here, so I'm going to cut those out. We're going to trim this here and then draw it back. And then I trim this one over here and draw it right back. The reason I'm doing this is for alignment purposes later. If you don't do this, it's really hard to get these things aligned. Okay, so that's what I've got to do here. So I need center lines on these lines as well. So I'm going to trim those out. Let's see. I'm going to hit trim. I'm going to click on this line. I'm going to draw it right back in. And I'm going to do this. Oh, escape. And then I don't think I got it. Oh, look, you got to be really careful. I got in a hurry right there. See, it didn't connect. So we have to undo Control Z and zoom back in. And I'm going to do a line from here to here. Got it. Okay. And when I did that, it probably put a center line over here for me. So if I go right in here, nope, it's not correct because it goes all the way across. We need to do the same one on this one. So I'm still on sketch. Sorry, clicked on the wrong thing. Trim and cut this line out and then draw it right back. What this is going to do is give me some center points to attach to whenever I go in and do my alignment. And let me check the length of my video to see where we're at. So you see right there, I've got some center points. I have a center point here. I should have a center point here. And I'm also going to need a center point here and here. So a couple more. Trim this one out, draw it back. And that should give me center points on this line and on this line. Okay. I think what we're going to do right now is kind of zoom out and look at what we've done so far. And I'm at 7 minutes on this video. That is not the one I wanted. I want to go to this. Here we go. So you can see my drawing so far. So I'm going to pause this video. This will be part 2. And then the next one we'll insert some pictures and some text on this title box.